So hi, Will.
Hey.
It's we're in this very, very blue room right now, right?
Very blue, yeah, very low light. And that's because the instrument we're about to show you glows, which is one of the things that makes it so unique. What we're unveiling tonight is very exciting. It's called ROLI blocks, and it's a whole new approach to making music. It doesn't look like anything you've seen before. It's incredibly intuitive and incredibly powerful. It's so intuitive that anyone can learn to make music on its touch-sensitive surfaces, whether you have a musical background or not. And it's incredibly powerful. You can play almost any kind of sound on its surface. You can make beats, you can make melodies. You have over 100 sounds to choose from, strings, drum kits, synthy sounds, you name it. So we're excited about this, and we've been working on it for a long time because we think this is a new type of musical instrument. It's one that's open to everyone. It's open to beginners who never thought they could play an instrument and can now. It's for professional musicians who want to shape sound in new ways on a very portable, versatile device. And one of the things that makes it really cool, you can see here, it's modular. So you can build exactly the instrument that you want.
So does each part of this comes in a separate?
Yes. So the system, the blocks is the name of the system, and it's composed of individual blocks that each have specific functions for music, performance, and production. You can put together as many blocks as you want. You can play one as an individual instrument. You can connect it. The whole system connects in two ways. It connects magnetically. You just click it together. And it connects wirelessly over Bluetooth. So you can build the instrument as you grow.
So what technology has it taken from the other ROLI products?
Well, it's quite new, but there are a lot of similarities between the C-board, which is our main instrument, and the light pad block, which is the central block in this system. In terms of 5D touch, 5 dimensions of touch, anyone who's played a C-board, and I'm guessing a lot of your viewers have, will know that there are these 5 ways to shape sound on the surface of a C-board. You can modulate sound through the force of your strike, just like on a piano keyboard or a drum. But then you can also bend pitch by moving your finger from side to side. You can modulate sound by moving your finger up and down. You can affect sound through pressure, which can kind of like deepen a sound. And then the 5th way is through the speed of liftoff.
You are ready to show us some of the sound capabilities and like how to use the blocks, right?
Absolutely. So let me show you very quickly what some of the mechanisms we did to help make it super user-friendly, beginners-friendly especially. So the important thing when making music most of the time is to do with playing in time and playing in tune. So we have tools to help you to play in time and in tune. So one thing we have is groove kits, as you can see, which basically you just have to put your finger down and trigger different drums, and you can use gestures to control the patterns, like right now. So I can very easily build a simple drum beat. So that's groove mode for you. And if we look at some of the other instruments, you can see this sound right now. To help you play in tune, we have scale modes, which if I change the scale, you can have a look at the blocks. If I change to C major right now, or C minor, then all the correct notes within C minor will light up. And all you have to do is follow the notes. So that's C minor, and if I change it to C major, you can see the grid would change to the C major configuration.
Would you be able to create your own scales and have user scales?
So user scale, possibly further down the line, but for a start, we do.
Yeah, you've got a load of different scales in there. So
yeah, I mean, for a start, this is more than you need. You have all the keys, all the scales, and in fact, to help make things even easier, you can turn on hide mode, which if you look at the pads, it hides all of the black notes. So now every note you touch would be in scale. So another step we took to make it more accessible, more beginner friendly. And if we look over to, like over here, you have scale mode, you have chord mode, which again, if I turn it off, single notes, and I can turn it on and basically set every note I play. Now, if I set it to major, play a major chord for every note you play. So yeah, you have chord modes to help you build chords. Obviously, finally we have arpeggiator mode, which is arc mode, and it helps you build melodic patterns from the notes you're playing. So I can turn it on and show you quickly what it does. So now instead of playing single notes, it will iterate through this pattern, so you can go. So yeah, all very simple. And so if you look at the app, this is the playing view. So you have all your instruments and obviously all the different controls. And if I swipe to the top view, it's called the song mode. This is where you can record, play back and launch different loops that you record.
So it's almost kind of like a tiny little Ableton built within the app.
Absolutely, yes. So if you suddenly have some super cool ideas, you can very easily record them. And obviously we have this other page where you can save your projects, you can share your projects. And
so is that easily, is the audio from the app easily exportable to, say, a computer or something?
Right now, it's all stored as audio, but I mean, it's obvious that the next step for us is to make it so it can spit out MIDI audio or different types of data that you would need to kind of extend your music production. So yeah, as we were saying, Blocks is a modular system that grows with you. So over here you can see the light pad block, one over here for you to play. And another one which is acting as the kind of song mode interpreter, so you can kind of launch and trigger clips. And as you can see at the bottom, you have these two additional blocks. They're called control blocks. So there's the live block, which allows you to kind of perform and things when you're live. And obviously you have the loop block, which allows you to record and quantize and functions that helps you to loop and build a song as you go.
So let's build a bit more of a track then.
Yeah, let me show you how you can build a track very quickly, starting with like the drums. So let's go over here, press record. So now I've got the drums going. I'm going to switch to this other sound.
So once you've recorded a 4-bar pattern, it automatically starts playing back and looping, right?
Sorry, what was that?
Once you've recorded a loop, it automatically starts playing back, right?
Absolutely, yes. So I can layer even more. Have a play with like chord mode. things that I've just recorded are playing here. And I mean, the more you build, the more you have to kind of launch, and you can arrange your music very quickly. So now I can just go to so yeah, very easily you can build a track and arrange and almost do some live DJing. So anyway, you get that.
So is there any particular features that have really kind of, since you've been using it, have really like wowed you or like thought that was really interesting?
I think, especially to do with blocks, one of the possibly quite understated feature is to do with its kind of pressure sensitive surface, which incorporates 5D touch that we've kind of come up with, allowing you to control sounds in ways that are normally would require multiple hands or like lots of knobs and faders. So I could talk you through 5D touch very quickly. Like on this pressure sensitive surface on the light pad block, you can strike at different velocity, just like on the keyboard. You can use pressure. You can use pressure, continuous pressure to modulate the sound. You can slide up and down, as well as dragging left and right using glide. And finally lift off, which and having this sort of kind of 5D expression at your fingertips is also something extremely powerful that comes with our product, light pad blocks to start with.
Excellent. Well, thank you very much for showing us through, Hoon.
No problem. Pleasure.